see what kind of trouble I've been in today. It's kind of interesting with this one because you can log out and the game still goes on. So you never know. T-Rex can come by and eat you, eat all your stuff, and you basically back to start and rebuild. So it's kind of interesting. For those of you that are already playing it, I'm not very far in the game, you know, but it's something fun to me. Figured some other people might like it. I'm still alive. Wrong side. So I didn't make a fort like most people do, because I'm kind of still starting out. Oh crap, somebody ate my dinosaur, I think. Oh. Yeah, must have been. Shouldn't have stayed parked up here. My original goal, and I kind of screwed up, but was to make this, house boat instead of making a fort. And usually I go park out in the middle of the, water out there. But I forgot to the other day. I was tired when I got off, and I just left it sit here, and obviously something came along and ate my Triceratops. So, oh well. I'll have to tame another one at some point here. The only kind of bad thing about this game, it is a little bit laggy. So like I'm pushing to access the inventory, and see finally it works. Oops. Hang on. What that was? Oh, there's the fiber. Yep. So I'll give you a little overview of what I did here instead of. So this is my boat, house, whatever. I don't want to go too far, but because I need to get some food here. But this is, it moves. You can drive it around. At the point where I can start making metal once I start farming it, but it'll work. It's not too bad at night. There's not very many people on, or U.S. nighttime, whatever. But like right now, it's kind of I don't want to say prime time, but it's pretty close. So there's probably 40 or so people on, and yeah, you just when there's more than about 30 people on, you start noticing the latency and stuff. Game's a little challenging in the beginning, like when you first start your character, because you don't know hardly anything. You know, I think you start out with the pick, and well, you don't start out with anything, but you start out knowing how to make the pick. And there's people in this game, and they came out with tech tier and all this stuff. I don't have any of that, but obviously, they have a lot. The game's really open, so you can do a lot with it. It's enjoyable if you don't mind something that's going to take some time to level up and do things and get places in it, you know. Pretty much everything that you, I don't want to say get or can get, is usable in some fashion or another, or used to do something with. So oops, wire off. So there's not something right here, because otherwise if I did, you wouldn't be able to be able to drive the boat. But other than that, you know. Oh, hey, look, a big old lag spike. It's my forge when I start doing metal, which I need to do a little bit so I can make the smithy, so I can start making better weapons. They get all the way up to, I think, like assault rifles and rocket launchers and, you know, metal buildings and metal boats and stuff. It's quite fun, or interesting at least. If I'm having fun with it. I don't know what everybody else will, or not, but you know, it's pretty open though. You can do what you want. They did all the T-Rexes and stuff like that, so that's what a lot of people tame. I hope to at one point. The trike was the first one I tamed because that was helping me gather. Oh, what do you call it? Gather stuff, you know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So normally when I, let me get my food here a little bit. Yeah, I should probably let it cook while I'm gone. Normally when I, had my dinosaur, that's the wrong door. Oh no, it isn't. I would park him up here. See, I made this little ramp so I can put him up here on top. When I'm driving around, he just rides up here and, yeah. I have been somewhat farming for stone. I recently have been able to make that. Like foundations and walls and stuff. And it's all pretty much thatched now, so I've been farming that stuff to make a stone foundations and stuff, so that, because then the dinosaurs can't just come along and like wreck it, because as it is right now, it's only basically made of thatch, it's like sticks. It's only basically made out of the sticks, so like if some bigger dinosaur came along, it could wreck my boat or whatever, and I'd probably drown. You can swim in this game, but you still have like a, oh, what do you call it, like an air supply. So you have to come back up after a little bit. And there's like megalodons and giant squids and stuff in here, in the water, obviously. I only got a short bit before I gotta go to work, but, you know, figure I'd throw something on here for the few people that watch me. It is a little, I mean, I don't find it monotonous, but it is a little, I guess, because you're doing a lot of the same things to get leveled up. So, like, all the crafting and all the gathering helps me level, but, you know, I'm trying to make a large amount of stuff for what I want to do, so that takes a little bit of time. You know, for you guys, I'm sure it's a little boring watching, because I'm not killing stuff and doing some of the main things, but there's a lot of videos out there of a lot of people that have, so, you know, I recommend watching some of them. I'm just kind of throwing out there what I'm doing right now and what I've done. And, let's see, I think I'm, whoops. I'm only 29. Max level is 150, I believe. Once I can make metal tools, they won't break so easily or so fast, whatever. But I'm still a little bit off that. And I want to get the stone boat done first if I can. I don't know, I might get bored with it and decide later that I, you know, want to do something, start farming metal, but at this point, that's where I'm at. Kind of funny if we look over here, and people do this. I think it's kind of hilarious, actually, even though I have not had it done to me yet. Is if they find you, like, let's say I die right here, right, or I had a sudden where I had to log off it right here in the middle of nowhere, and they're online, they'll take your body and throw it, put handcuffs on you, throw you in there, and you can get out, but you know, you just gotta, while you're offline, it's basically like, uh, what I heard to say. Kind of like you're sleeping, but people can do basically whatever they want to you. They can cut your hair. They can uh, handcuff you and put you in jail, basically. They can do whatever they want, pretty much, because you're just like a floppy little corpse they can drag around. Now, there's two different kinds. There's PvP and non-PvP servers. At this point, I'm in a non-PvP, just a PvE, because I'm still, you know, I have watched quite a few videos and stuff, I'm still learning the game a bit. And so, you know, I kind of want to get up there. I think PvP server would be fun at some point, but I'd like to wait for that a little bit. See, you have all the little ingredients. I don't know if you saw it very well or not, but if you look up there, I'll show it here again in a second. Right up here, where your craftables are. The reason I could only make one is because I only had 40 wood, or that's how much it takes, and now I only have 4. So I had 44 or whatever. Okay, open sesame. And the lag spikes are probably a little worse right now than what they normally are, because I am broadcasting also. So, you know, that adds a little bit. I knew I heard something. I should find it. Oh, it does get night too, and when it gets night, it gets. You know these things. as you can tell, some dinosaurs are aggressive, some aren't. So you can see it's starving. Oh yeah, at night it gets really cold. When it gets dark, it gets really dark. You get all the elements. So you can start to see my fire. So it shows I'm not hungry anymore. It's still cold. But if you get too cold, it'll show like an ice cube, like it was just showing for me there a second ago, and it'll slow your movement speed. So it elevates some things, obviously, because this is closed in and all that. Well, pretty much. I'm in heat, so. So the cold thing is starting to go away. See, I should do myself food, so I'm on my way being set for the day. Not the day necessarily, but for a while. And I'm getting experience from killing things too, so something like that. Something attacked my dino, and it attacked my dino. Damaged the ram. Let's see. I only got a minute. Just gonna close this up and take my boat out here in the ocean a little bit now. Like a megalodon could come along or something and still attack me, but at this point I believe it's less likely. I believe. And because I don't have anything to aggro the big dinos, they usually don't come off as far. I mean, they can, I believe, but they usually don't. So, alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.